episode 92.
Sorry.
And we're back.
Hey, y'all.
Episode 92.
We are living.
Why again? We did this last week.
I don't know, man.
Have you even watched the show recently?
My sister goes in and out of watching it on Hulu, and like I've seen every episode twice, so.
You know. I've seen it more than like I'm like watching it now. Like I love it.
That's the thing. I know I'm not the type of person that goes back and watches shows over. I can say to a certain extent, do I make myself do it or do I watch it with somebody else? Probably watch it with somebody else.
It really pisses me off. There's no fucking reason.
I'm gonna wait till we get active.
There's no reason.
Fucking.
Song Mood of the Week.
We got one. Living.
Oh my god.
Singer. No. Song Mood of the Week. Fuck. Oh man. I had some shit. Oh, crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening. Thames. I was gonna fuck that up. If y'all would take the time to go back and listen to our audio or even go on our YouTube, 9 out of 10 times I'm fucking up the song with the week. Like, wrong artist or wrong title. I never know the title of a song. Like, I don't know the title of the song, like I said.
They really pissing me off.
Stupid
bitches.
You give them some sugar so they stop. That's what neighbors do.
Mine. I'm trying to think because my song of the week, I'm going to say it's my 2021 Apple playlist that they
I haven't really seen mine
yet. Me.
Yeah, I saw
I did mine. I'm really sad because, so 2022, I'm going to start using Spotify as well because I want to see, I love everybody's Spotify. We like it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Did I ever have Menage too?
I feel like we did.
You ain't getting no ad revenue. I like it. Yeah.
Cause Spotify, it tells you like your most played song. Apple don't do that, and I'm like, I'm gonna use Spotify.
I stopped using Spotify, and I'm trying to think why.
Probably because the ads.
I
didn't like their playlist either. But people say they have good playlists, but I don't like it.
Pandora still is the best music
and then
curation.
Apple for me.
Yeah. It's Pandora, and the thing is, I don't even have Pandora on my fucking phone because I actively pay for Apple, but Pandora still hits. Like that shit is fire. T-Mobile users get Pandora for free on the weekends. They get Pandora Unlimited from Friday to Sunday. I gotta check that to my sister. Yeah, it's still just I don't know how Pandora does it. Like they just know what song comes next. It's always good. So shout outs to them because they still thriving. But yeah, song mood, my Afro.
That's my song. That's my mood. It's my 2021 playlist from Apple.
I'm gonna have to go into mine and look and see what I've been doing. I know it's gonna get me mad.
And, Apple also has created other playlists like songs you played today or recently played songs.
They'll do a whole curated playlist based off of the songs you played.
It literally just popped in my damn phone. I'm like, wow.
Fresh and Max station, Usher and similar stations. I be loving me some Usher. Genuine and similar stations. Don't put R. Kelly in Usher playlist. What the fuck? Oh man.
I be playing Dipset.
That's because I be playing that damn sex playlist every night. But I took R. Kelly off my sex playlist. They're gonna have to fix this. I don't like it. But yeah. Besides your song mood, how has your week actually been?
I don't know.
That don't mean good.
No, it's not.
It don't mean bad.
It's not bad. It's just like because I'm like I came to the conclusion like I'm just over, like my job and like once I made my mind up. Like I don't let shit bother me at work. I don't give a fuck with no. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and I'm just in the process of just moving forward. But I'm just like,
you don't owe. We all of us, anybody, y'all listening, we owe no job, not a goddamn thing. We don't owe them a goddamn thing. We definitely do not owe them our fucking well-being. We do not owe them our health, and we do not owe them our mental and emotional capacity. So if someplace is not servicing you and you have to be there, because it's not, you're not standing up and getting paid.
Right.
You're working.
Right.
So if it's not speaking to your mental health, pack it on up. Pack it on up.
I'm just like, gotta go, But I mean, what?
No, it's too much. I'm sorry. This is what we were talking about before the pod. It's too much now.
Send that to me. That's my move for New Year's Eve.
This is too much now, and this is me. I mean, I'm jealous. That's why I'm saying that because it's never too much. But
that's a move.
Can they just drop the fucking tape?
I can't wait to do stuff like that with my man. My man.
You gonna be giving fake? You
gonna
be giving fake head in the club?
Not that. Just people can pretend. Pretend. I want niggas like choke me in the club, like all of that.
I love that video with that girl getting choked in the club. Still a throwback. I wish I would have somebody this fun. Niggas be too cool. What the fuck? I did not realize this bitch was stuck in a chokehold. Literally. Oh God. I'm not going on Twitter for the on Instagram for the rest of the
You sent this for me?
Yes, I did. Unfortunately.
I found my dress! I can't wait to order it.
We're gonna have so much fun New Year's. We're gonna vlog.
No, for real. I told my mom I want a vlog camera for
It's a big commitment.
Okay,
and I realized I be talking shit about vloggers. I'm on YouTube every fucking week.
I'm doing it. You could do it. You're gonna record. Like you're gonna record when your day. I'm gonna record my day, and you're just gonna send it to me. I'm gonna just put it all together. And then when we meet up,
and then we gonna
the hotel
merge the footage.
Merge it.
No, it's for the group of people that we're going out with. For what we have planned, it's worth viewing and seeing. We might have to put, since y'all talking about y'all moods for New Year's Eve, that's a little X-rated. We gonna have to put that on a OnlyFans platform, Patreon, because y'all can't see that for free. Nasty ass.
I think I'm gonna get like real nasty on like New Year's Eve and like redo like a close friends and just like,
bitch. Let me tell y'all something about close friends. We gonna get to this outline.
2022, I'm using close friends the right motherfucking way.
I'm glad that you said that.
2022, I'm using it like, I feel like because I post some stuff that I can't post on my story, because of, job, whatever, but okay. But 2022, I'm like gonna use it the right way. Like I am. I might have just like, I might even be like 5 people. It might be 5.
I heard they got specific close friends. Motherfuckers be making close friends just so one person sees some bullshit.
Yeah?
That's petty. I'm not putting one person in the close friends.
Bitch, that's a good idea.
That is terrible.
What if you like,
why am I
would that be a way to get like a nigga's attention whose attention that you wanted?
Yeah, but then the thing is they don't know that they're the only person in the close friends. They think maybe all other people are seeing it. But a lot of girls do it. That's what I heard.
And then you're right. Okay, that's a trick.
That's the thing.
You're right.
But like you said, the right way to use close friends. I'm not even mad at the people that are out in the club and they have their close friends with them out in the club because maybe they called out of work. Maybe they went on vacation. They were using sick time instead of vacation time. That's great. Kudos to you. And I have said it before. I'm so proud and I'm honored to be anybody's close friends. I am. But when y'all motherfuckers are putting asparagus and salmon inside of your close friends, why are you hiding your dinner plates?
And you and your kids, the pumpkin patch. I don't give a fuck
and
about
I'm not
that.
even talking about a sneaky link. Or you out with somebody man. Or maybe you out with your sugar daddy. And you put it in your close friends. Like, this thing about to pay me. That's different. There's context behind that post. Why am I seeing you making brownies on your close friends? That's stupid. I want to see motherfuckers getting slutted out. I want to see ass, titties, dicks, and pussies. That's what I want to see in close friends. And if you cannot give that to me, then remove me. Am I giving that to you? Hell no. But we're not talking about me. We're talking about you.
You. But 2022, I'm going to commit to spice up my fucking close friends.
I will put me making out with a nigga or something on close friends. But like, my little like...
I would put me getting my pussy ate on close friends. Like, I would do like an angle. I would show like my legs up. I would show like my legs up in the... Look, I would show like my legs up in the air. Like you'll see my legs, but you can see like a little, the top of his head a little bit. Like you can see waves or braids, like whatever they have. Waves or braids. Waves or braids.
Bow Wow do-rag.
Oh, your bow wow do-rag.
Oh my God.
Yes, you'll see see like my legs up, and you'll see like a fucking like a royal blue like.
Bitch, OnlyFans is there. People need to pay for that content.
A little bit. Like that's what I'm gonna do.
Remember when motherfuckers used to go in your and people was like bitches was having niggas pay to add them on Snapchat and see freaky shit. I know motherfuckers that be sitting there. You gotta send them a fucking cash app to get in their close friends. They be doing wild shit on there, but Instagram be taking people's close friends.
If I didn't give a fuck, I would like.
You still don't have to give a fuck.
I do though.
Set it up.
Set it up.
Bitch, you giving it to us for free.
I didn't say that.
I would say $10.
I would say y'all would see like my leg, like, oh, this bitch leg good.
Pussy covered with a head.
You would see a little bit of do-rag. Yeah, you would see.
I think that's a cute. I think that's very artistic. It's like erotic.
I would make
art.
it like that. Yeah.
Yes, I would support. I would send $10 to see it.
Yeah, that's my commitment for 2022. Like I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it.
Lord have mercy. We're gonna get an update on this soon because 2022 has been it's been 4 weeks. But y'all, let's get down to the nitty gritty bullshit. Our favorite segment. No. But celebrity nonsense this week starts off with AstroWorld Concert from Hell on Hulu.
So when I saw this, girl, okay, so I saw it. I think it was a Shade Room that posted it. And you know how you have to, they do like a little thing, somewhere you gotta click to see more? Yeah. I didn't even. I just scrolled up. I said, what the hell? And I just scrolled up, and then Leah sent it to the group chat, but I still didn't look at it because I'm just like, this is too much. It's too much.
I fell asleep early yesterday because I wasn't feeling well. And then in the midst of me waking up, because I do some shit, like sometimes I'll wake up and just jump to my phone, which I'm going to start sleeping with my phone in the next room. I'm lying. Maybe on the floor. And completely put on Do Not Disturb.
But I don't like that because sometimes we're the emergency.
And I'm paranoid about that. That's why.
You have to just challenge yourself.
I do. Sometimes I won't pick up my phone, but yesterday I was
You could just even do like 5 minutes of just like you closing your eyes and then like.
No, I was dead asleep. Woke up. I kept jumping out of my sleep because I took some medicine and stuff like that because I was not feeling well yesterday at all. All of a sudden, the first thing I see was Hulu made a documentary. I thought somebody like made like a joke. Just like when we saw the class action lawsuit, I thought that was a joke and it wasn't. So we spoke about this a couple of weeks prior, the AstroWorld travesty that happened. Travis Scott. Full circle.
Damn.
And update him, Drake, production companies, all of them, they're being sued. I think the lawsuit is at $2 billion right now. And the 9-year-old that ended up passing away, the youngest person to pass away at AstroWorld.
Like Louis Vuitton.
I said that right. It looks fancy. Their parents declined Travis Scott paying for the funeral costs, which me and Jazz kind of spoke about yesterday.
Oh yeah, was it yesterday? No, we was in person.
I was on the phone yesterday. And I was coming home from work. Tuesday. Sorry, not yesterday.
Oh, yeah. We did.
Son, and I'm just like, I don't want to put blame on Travis Scott. Like, you don't have to take his money for the funeral expense if you want to sit there and y'all have every right to grieve how y'all want to grieve. I'm just, me personally, I don't understand why a 9-year-old was there. I don't care if he was with his older brother. I don't care if he was with his older brother. It's a rage-induced, documented all of Travis Scott's shows from when he used to be in mom and pop theaters in the middle of fucking Mishawaka, Wisconsin.
Get that ugly pillow out of here. Throw it.
Weird.
Throw it like.
What's up?
Throw it on that pink thing.
That was terrible. I'm so sorry, y'all. But it's not even.
I don't like it. But I'm getting me one. I don't like that.
Oh, she get old pillow, not ugly. But still, like, I don't see how you blame Travis Scott for your 9-year-old being somewhere where it was just not age appropriate for him to be. And I know festivals are open to all ages, but that's why most of these festivals have come out with statements saying that they're raising their festival.
I feel like I'm not.
And
okay,
why were
I'm
you not there?
Them. I'm not blaming them, but I feel like okay. So let's just say the parent. Let's just say the parents.
I'm about to agree with you.
Want the set okay? Like they approached it like okay, you can go, but I feel like in that case, that's when YouTube and Google come in effect where parents
like
Google
you just sent your 9-year-old with his older brother,
like with the concert and stuff like that. Like I'm not blaming them at all. I'm just saying like even if I tell you like if I don't know anything, if you come to me and you say AstroWorld or whatever or festival, you would think like a you know what I'm saying, carnival. You know what I'm saying? Like you would think it.
But as a parent, and this is where I'm sorry, this is why I do have to make blame. There's an age gap. Mm-hmm. If his brother is 16, all his friends are going, and then he's 9. There's still an age gap of why is my 9-year-old going with the 16-year-old?
Yeah, my mother never let my brother go anywhere with me.
Like, what are you talking about? There's an age gap there. Why is your 9-year-old interested in going somewhere where the 16-year-old is going? It's just not on the same level. Developmental
even like basketball games. When I was in high school, she never let me like take my brothers, and she was like just for like
and because there's an age gap there. Like my sister's different. We're 2 years apart, but that doesn't make sense. Why a 9-year-old is going? I'm sorry. Why even if they presented it as a carnival, why didn't you do your research? Right. That is a motherfucking music festival. Because regardless of stampeding, there's mad drugs at them shits. What if they would have just slipped something to that little boy? And he would have just had like a seizure or a heart start popping. Like I don't want to blame the parents. Of course you cannot blame them. But there should have been a little bit more guidance with their decision when it came to sending their 9-year-old to a fucking festival. Right. I'm not even sending my 9-year-old by themselves to a concert. I'm going. Because I'm not going to trust my 16-year-old to be responsible enough to take care of another life, a 9-year-old child. What if that 9-year-old wanders off and somebody snatches him? And your 16-year-old is raging the fuck off. Like, I don't know. But you're suing Travis Scott, but you don't want him to pay for funeral expenses. That's your business. That is your prerogative. Yeah. Maybe you call it blood money. You don't want it. It is what it is. But back to Hulu, I don't understand how they have a documentary so soon.
So then... Today it came out. It was removed from Hulu because
I would hope so.
Because she said due to this was an investigation local news special from ABC 13 KTRK TV in Houston that originally aired in November 20th. This was not a Hulu documentary. It has since been removed to avoid confusion on Hulu. So somehow people didn't communicate and something got put on something. And it wasn't
a playback of a TV.
Yeah, or it wasn't listed or promoted the way it was supposed to be.
They promoted it like a fucking Hulu documentary. And they didn't know what they be doing.
And they
wanted that conversation.
They deleted it though.
They deleted it once they started getting backlash. But they got the conversation
going
already.
I was like, damn.
That doesn't make any sense.
Me either. I'm like, what?
The paint ain't dry. Why is there a documentary on this fucking
And that's how I knew it was kind of weird to me. It was like weird.
It does make sense because Hulu, they're not like Netflix with original content and like syndicated shows. They do a lot of ABC, NBC, newscasting stuff like TV playback. So it makes sense that they would have that on there. But that's not how somebody was playing around being funny. Yeah. That's how I feel. And that person's probably fired.
As we always state on I Said What I Said podcast, as Sasha and I always state in real life. I mean, even though this is real life in real time.
Motherfucking time.
In real time. Mind your business. So, recently, Sweetie just been posting things of her being, wooed and her being...
I don't feel like Sweetie ever stopped posting.
I'm saying
I'm just saying in general, like,
the love, but she's been posting
Baby's just been on a plane trajectory, just going up and up and up.
She just been, she recently posted, video of her receiving flowers and stuff like that, blah blah blah.
That, but I did see the playback.
And then before that, it was rumored that Sweetie and Lil Baby, was hanging out and stuff like that or whatever.
Remember they tried to put her with Rowdy Rich too.
I put her with Rowdy Rich, but that was
she's like, I literally cannot go to a basketball game and somebody else be there.
That, and then people linked her to Lil Baby or whatever. People was trying to link who, whatever. So then she posts a video of her getting all these roses, and then she posts a picture. It was an icy dump, it was on her Instagram post.
And then she was going.
It was called icy, shopping spree. It's called icy dump. It was a picture of her sitting on a man's lap, and you just saw like the back of her head, like her butt, and you saw a little bit of his leg and his shoe. That was it. And you know, the internet investigates, and they literally put 2 and 2 together, and it was basically like it was Lil Baby. But my thing is like, mind y'all business. And then,
but this is the same thing we even spoke about with the Young Dolph thing. Motherfuckers is private investigators on the internet.
Like,
it's nasty,
crazy.
work.
You can't. This is what I always think. Like, yo, like it's gotta be.
But she knew what she was doing.
She did,
and I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it either. I don't care.
But she knew what she was doing. She's Sweetie. She has been public, and we're gonna. And what the big problem is that some words have been exchanged over social media since that picture and since the alleged mail in that picture has come to light. So Mr. Quavo got in his feelings and was like, fuck it. Made an Instagram story post.
Quality control swapping or something.
No, he said we could swap them out.
I ain't like
and that was alluding. And then Miss Jada.
She said, I ain't with that shit.
She said she not with that shit, but she liked the post. Alluding that, you know, well, if Lil Baby can have my ex bitch, then I can have your ex bitch. Just being in his feelings because that's his ex. Ex moving on. Ex establishing that she is moved on and establishing that they are no longer in cahoots, which I don't think anybody really thought. There was like one rumor that they had got back together and she shut that shit down so fucking quick. Good. But I've heard a lot of takes on this. I did not. First of all, I'm very disturbed at how concerned people were with this story.
Yes, but that's how they always are. People are always like that. But people are always concerned with shit that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Sitting on Lil Baby.
Yes, they press. They want to know. People want to know, Sasha. They have to know.
And I get I would be lying on this fucking podcast to sit here and say that I don't understand people's obsession with gossip, celebrity culture, pop culture, and wanting to know with these people that they feel like are out of reach, what they're doing, who they're doing, and, you know, them putting it out there for the world to see. Like I said, Sweetie knew what the fuck she was doing. She know that people were either going to question it if she was back with Quavo or if she got a new nigga, and she knew that would be news. So it's not bad for her. No press is bad press.
It's traffic. It gets people talking about her.
But the way that the think pieces came out, that's what I don't understand. I'm not surprised that people are talking about it. I'm surprised that there are think pieces, scientifics, research and analytics based on the position of fucking Sweetie sitting on the probability of Little Baby's
But you have to just Sasha, people are just dumb. People are just okay. I would say kind of sad more than anything. People are they're bored. They're bored.
Let me not say sad.
They're bored.
I don't feel pity, but very, very.
They're really bored. Like
I saw this everywhere. I saw Battle of the Sexes raised not once, but twice, not three, but the 10th time this year because at Sweetie should know better not to move messy like that. The only
thing I want to say is. If this was you, so say like if this was me and you, we on,
oh Lord,
let's say we on Jigga Records. Shout out to James. Let's say we on Jigga Records.
What the fuck? Edit it out.
Let's say me and you on Jigga Records. You a rapper, I'm a singer. And we just, you know, we have like our label made an album. We've been on an album together. You've been on my song. I've been on your song. We've done club appearances. We done performance.
I hate you for not using the real fucking example.
Okay, all right.
I like it. Keep going. I like it. Keep going. It's best.
So we done shows everything, like, you know, everything or whatever. And then so your man, you have your man, y'all together. Y'all break up, and then. Your man, me and your man, your ex-man, we start hanging out. He's taking me shopping. He's giving me flowers and stuff. But only thing that people know is that we're label mates. We've done songs together. We've done club appearances together. We've done shows together. That's what the outside world knows.
Yeah, I know. Me personally,
so how that was good. I can tell a motherfucking story. I can tell a story. That was good, bitch. I imagined it.
I'm over here thinking my rap name and shit.
I imagined it. That was good. I can tell a motherfucking story.
Treacherous bitch. my rap name. It was. Okay, I'm sorry.
You sound like you. No, I don't like that because it sounds like a name that belongs on that show Queens with Eve and Brandy. Don't do that. It literally sounds like yes.
I'm offended.
Alright, you should be. Change the name.
It's my old rap name. It's my high school rap name.
It sounds like some fight.
We digress.
Okay.
Bring it back. On the outside looking in, it looks shady. And I could even understand it from a Quavo standpoint. Him and Lil Baby, they are label mates, but they are not friends. And it has been alluded before that those two have beef. So that's why a lot of people are sitting there saying that Sweetie should have had more grace, and she's being very messy for messing with Lil Baby because she knew her ex-nigga and him had beef. I see your face. I get your face. But you know, people...
That beef ain't got nothing to do with me.
Thank you.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all was beefing?
Hold that right there.
Oh, alright.
Hold that right there.
Fuck.
But, like you said, doesn't have anything to do with her. On top of that, I mean, if the nigga want to take me shopping, the nigga want to take me shopping. Just like, if the nigga that was supposed to be with me ends up being with you, you're not my friend. I always say it on here. Just because it looks like we run together, just because we're in the same circles, these people are not friends.
Well, we're really friends.
Yeah, because I kick her ass. But nobody... yeah. Nobody's obligated to anybody. So, Lil Baby's not obligated to not fuck with Sweetie, and Sweetie is not obligated to not fuck with Lil Baby because Quavo used to be in the picture. And if they allegedly did have beef, I mean, the get back is the get back sometimes. I'm not condoning it, but I would be fucking naive to sit here and say, I don't understand. If this nigga want to sit here and he want to cash out on me, he's the hottest fucking rapper in the world. My ex-nigga, who the fuck knows what that nigga done put me through, and I'm supposed to have more grace. Men have this issue and this problem, because I'm going to break it down. Men have this issue and this motherfucking problem of thinking that we are supposed to be better than they were.
Never.
Y'all got the game fucked up. Y'all sit here and say we cheat better. That's the word. Y'all sit here and say we're more calculating. That's the word. Y'all sit here and say that we're supposed to be better than y'all. No. You want us to, so you can continue to use the motherfucking excuse to be a dog ass nigga. We don't know if Quavo done fucked all of Sweetie's friends and she don't got no more girlfriends in her group. We don't know that. This is a nigga that was not your friend, and y'all might have had beef. It's alleged, we don't know or not. But if the nigga wants to cash out, and you hurt me or some way, and I'm still feeling petty about that relationship, I'm gonna allow that nigga to take me on a fucking $100,000 shopping spree. Because what? It ain't nothing to me because I got it. And it ain't nothing to him. That's a drop in the bucket. So no, Sweetie don't owe Quavo no fucking favors. And if Lil Baby want to cash out, and he says that he's single, they're like, oh, Sweetie, Lil Baby, he should claim you. He said he was single. That don't mean he can't fucking trick.
A nigga don't gotta fucking claim me to trick on me.
And when did she claim Lil Baby? Y'all digging and found a nigga boots.
Y'all so fast. Y'all don't know how to have fun. That's y'all problem. Y'all got fucking a stick up y'all ass.
What?
Y'all don't know how to have fun, bitch. Let that motherfucking nigga want to sit there and say that he want to sit here and take me out shopping, bitch. I'm gonna show y'all my experience. I'm gonna show y'all my fucking experience, bitch. I'm gonna be.
They was in the natural all black in the picture.
I'm gonna show. Please.
Fucking Sweetie supposed to do.
Please. You're gonna see it.
She's supposed to have cobwebs growing around her pussy. She's supposed to be loyal to her ex.
Y'all so boring. Y'all don't fucking know shit. Y'all just want to sit there and be y'all just so fucking dumb.
And we're not talking about Trina down the street. We're talking about Sweatie. Niggas is on her heels. No one's gonna deny
But
it.
even if Trina on the street got a nigga to fucking take her motherfucking shopping.
But this is what I'm saying. And as Trinity down the street has every fucking right to do so. But Sweetie is even on a more of a caliber where she's not gonna fuck with no bum nigga. So it only makes sense that she's going to go up from where she was with Quavo. I'm sorry. What did y'all expect from her?
And I feel like Sweetie. I feel like she's too much. I feel like she's too much of that girl to even mess with like an athlete because she already know they fucking dogs.
Well, they did have a little rumor that she was seen around James Harden a little bit, but who knows if he was connected? No, though. James Harden and Lil Baby are friends. Maybe they were connected. Point is, she's allowed to do what she wants to do. Y'all expect women to be better than y'all when it comes to after the relationship and have a certain amount of loyalty to a motherfucker that is no longer in my life. You are my ex. I no longer owe you no grace. So do not sit here and try to shame me for sitting there and getting the fucking boots in the bag that I wanted, if that's what I want. If that's what I want. Now I don't know backstory. I play devil's advocate. I don't know. Maybe Lil Baby tried to get Quavo killed. And we don't know that shit. They said they was beefing. I'm going extreme. Play devil's advocate. I gotta go extreme.
Material girl.
I'm using that. I'm using that. That's my shit. Shout out to Saucy. That motherfucker makes music. I love him.
Oh wait, speaking of Saucy, I seen this TikTok, and then I went to his Twitter, the guy's Twitter. So basically, the guy that made, I think it was Rant Do, Santana new song, Rant Do, do like that song, and then Cute Face, and then some other songs. He's a guy, straight guy. You know, he likes girls or whatever. He's his producer, and he said that he had tweeted. He was like, man, he's like so many people like basically like dogged him out and talk shit about him for working with Santana. He said, I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't.
He said, I'm glad I didn't listen to him
because the streets is crazy. Santana's music jumps and goes viral on TikTok all the time. And the thing is, Santana can fucking spit. Yo, y'all are playing. Love Saucy.
This clip,
love him.
Santana was, I think it was a concert or a appearance.
I love that.
He went out there.
Yeah.
No, it was him by himself. He was booked. The whole crowd, the whole room was shaking. It was room for room. I said, this boy's a fucking star.
And now, this producer, because he wasn't scared to take a risk, a quote-unquote risk, now his pockets are lined. Or they will be soon enough, if they're not already. Y'all be playing. Y'all keep playing with talent. Y'all keep playing.
All right, let's get into Grammy Talk.
Do you know anything?
No.
I did see a lot of our people on the list, and
I didn't even look
I personally don't give a fuck about the Grammys as an award show itself, but
I'm glad Lil Nas X got a nomination.
I am happy for that.
I really hope he gets a Grammy. That would be nice for him.
I believe for what he's done, the work that he's put in, he has been consistent since he's dropped. Consistent with other songs that have dropped.
Montero, that shit was climbing the motherfucking charts. And that shit stayed there.
They love him. They love Lil Nas X. That shit with Jack Harlow's not bad, too.
No,
it's not bad. But they got Record of the Year. I still have faith in you. Freedom. I get a kick out of you. Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. They gonna win. Justin Bieber featuring Daniel Caesar and Giveon. That's where Giveon got his little thing. Okay. Kiss Me More. Doja Cat and SZA. I didn't think that song really did
me either.
Leave the Door Open should win.
Oh my God. Billie Eilish.
Leave the Door Open, or they'll probably give it to Peaches, or they might even fuck around and give it to
Lady Gaga.
Justin Bieber. Or they might even fuck around and give it to Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett, but fuck that. They're funny. But I know in the rap,
oh my God, Doja Cat nominated for Album of the Year.
She has a couple nominations on here.
And her
is definitely nominated.
Oh my God, congratulations, her. You go, girl.
Congratulations.
Nas, Taylor Swift,
and
Kanye
then what's dope about it is that whoever was featured on your album gets a Grammy as well.
Yeah.
So that means Lil Baby could get a Grammy.
For what?
Her, if her wins, Lil Baby could get a Grammy. DJ Khaled, Corey, Chris Brown, Thundercat, Bryson Tiller for hers album. So if hers Back of My Mind album wins for Album of the Year, all of them that were associated with it, they were a part of the album.
Like a feature and
they get a Grammy too.
Oh.
They get a Grammy too. Doja Cat, Eve would be nominated. SZA. Eve was on Doja Cat's album. I didn't even know that until I read this list. Young Thug, Ariana Grande, The Weeknd, all those people would
give me my trophy, honey.
Listen. I don't know why Taylor Swift is still making lists.
Oh my God.
Kanye
West. Girl, Sweetie is nominated for Best New Artist. Sweetie. Sweetie. Did you know that? Did she promote that? That's interesting.
I don't know about that. Baby Keem, I can see why that would be up there.
Did he say anything about it? Who the fuck is Japanese breakfast?
I don't know these kids. They're weird. I know Olivia Rodrigo. That little girl is in every little girl, 12-year-old's mouth. So
for real?
She probably will win.
Who is that?
Go look up her music. The kids fucking love her. She makes emo.
Okay. I'm gonna check her. I'm gonna.
You probably know her
on
music.
TikTok. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, she's TikTok. Yeah, she's out of the park. But
best pop solo performance: Justin Bieber, Billie Eilish, Ariana Positions. I like that song.
Positions is great. And look at the positions for you.
I might watch this now. I think I might watch it.
Because a lot of our people are on here. I'm not mad at what I'm saying. Best R&B performance. This is what I wanted to get to. So we have, that's number 17. Damn. We have best R&B performance. Wait till you get there. Boom. So we have Lost You, Snow Allegra, Peaches Again.
Wow, congrats, Snow.
Mm-hmm. Damage, Her, Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic, Pick Up Your Feelings, Jasmine.
I'm not gonna lie.
I know I want to win.
I love Leave the Door Open. Mm-hmm. I love Pick Up Your Feelings. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you something, baby. Mm-hmm. Her
Damage is crazy.
Damage. That song.
Song's classic.
That song is
a classic.
Beautiful. Every single word is composed,
written,
sung, her voice.
Every time I've watched all of her live performances.
The words are so meaningful. Like they're very meaningful.
I do want Pick Up Your Feelings to win, but I understand if they gave it to her. That's my literally Pick Up Your Feelings is here and Her is right underneath it, right underneath because that song.
Because TikTok also made Pick Up Your Feelings.
Pick Up Your Feelings is just. I think I resonate with that song more. I think I resonate with that song more. And then of course with Her, with Damage, they played that shit the fuck out.
Then they have it again. They have it twice.
I'm tired of Peaches.
Best of R&B.
They probably give it to Peaches though.
Heartbreak Anniversary.
Okay, so I've seen a lot of people talking shit about Giveon getting nominated for Heartbreak Anniversary. That song is fucking beautiful. I believe in Giveon. I don't think a lot of people believe in Giveon.
Well, people say he's overrated. A lot of people. I might be fighting for real.
No, I know, and every time I hear it, I just get disheartened. It's not the first time I've heard that, but Giveon has not made a song that I haven't. That's my opinion, though. That's my opinion. I can see why people say that, but when the music is good, it's good. Daniel Caesar was overrated. And then he got himself the fuck up out of here, and then he got hopped back on with the white boy. He loved his white saviors. Good Days is nominated.
I gotta go to her page and see if she said something about it. I love looking at some music artist reactions today.
I love SZA.
Where's she on here?
She's nominated in Best R&B Song for Good Days. Damage is up
there
again. For number 19, Best R&B Song. So we have Damage. They got Good Days. They got Heartbreak Anniversary. They got Leave the Door Open, and they got Pick Up Your Feelings. Oh, they got Best Progressive R&B Album, and they got My Baby Lucky Day on here. Mm-hmm. And this is not even my favorite Lucky Day album that he's nominated for on here, but fuck it, I want him to win. Yeah. Oh, I love Masego though. Masego Study Abroad album.
That's the one that played an instrument, right?
Yes.
There was the collage.
Damn. Okay, I would hope they give it to Lucky Day or Masego, but don't give it to Eric Bellinger. I love Eric Bellinger too, but
no,
this is not his best.
Best rap is good. Family Ties, Baby King, Up, Cardi B, J. Cole, My Life, Way Too Sexy, Drake, Thought Shit, Meg Thee Stallion.
I don't know who they're gonna give it to.
Best melodic.
Why is Drake nominated with Way Too Sexy for y'all? They did that so.
I was waiting for you to say something.
You know I didn't see that shit.
J. Cole, Pride is the Devil, Doja Cat, Need to for Best Melodic Rap. Industry Baby. I want Industry Baby to win. I love that fucking song.
If we're gonna go, for me, if we're gonna go with Best Melodic Rap Song,
J. Cole.
J. Cole. That song crazy. Pride is the Devil. Let me tell you something. I know I said it on here when J. Cole dropped Off Season that it wasn't my favorite J. Cole work, but still nonetheless, he's amazing to me. I recently went back and played that album back. That shit's fucking slaps. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, like Off Season. I recently went back and started listening to it like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, he's on like a best rap album.
And honestly, they give it to him.
Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah,
I see. King Disease 2, Tyler the Creator, and Kanye West Donda.
And I'll be the first to come on here and say that Donda, it's a good album.
Okay.
It's a good album. Not the best for me of this year, but it definitely is top 5 rap albums.
That's good. Kanye makes good music.
He's a fucking creative genius, and that's why his crazy is right there borderline with his genius. And I know I hate using the word crazy, but he even says it. Like,
he's like
his genius Yeah, but he says it will fuck him up. His genius will go away if he takes his medicine. But CLB, I know why they have to put Drake in here, but CLB wasn't Drake's work to be Grammy nominated. But I understand what the Grammys are doing. Me personally, I didn't listen to Nas. I don't listen to Nas, so it is what it is. Okay,
keep talking about it.
No problem. But yeah, the off season. Best country solo performance. We're gonna skip that because the fuck. Best new age album. What does new age mean? I don't know. I have no clue. Then they're getting into fucking best Latin jazz album. See, this is the part of the award show where I turn my TV or I go look at like Insecure or something. Because I'm not about to sit here. I don't know shit about no best jazz instrumental album. Kenny G gotta be on here for the 19th time in a row. Oh shit. They don't even got Kenny G. They got John Baptiste. I don't know that man. Nope. Not doing it. Gospel album. Best gospel performance or song. Don't know any of these. Wow. Oh, I know CeCe Winans, but I don't know. Wait on You. Chris Brown could possibly get a Grammy off a gospel song. What the fuck is going on? When the fuck he did that? Best contemporary Christian music performance. We win Kirk Franklin and Lil Baby. Her is even nominated in the gospel category. Bitch, it's hilarious. And then you know they have Tasha Cobbs. They got I thought they said Kanye was nominated for best gospel album.
Gospel. That's not how you say it.
And I've never said it.
I love the way y'all say gospel. It's gospel.
I ain't doing nothing.
But they go gospel.
I know they got J-Lo somewhere here in this last.
You saying gospel?
I'm not mad at who they got up here and the people that they actually took from our culture to actually nominate because they did put their work in this year. So I will be looking to see what's going on. I did hear that if you want to know who wins, it's whoever's performing. That's who be winning. Kind of makes sense. So.
You have a glitter case?
I love glitter, bitch. Yes. I love glitter. But it's see-through.
No.
I love glitter.
Sasha, I just was shocked. You never
love glitter. I love
all because you started doing makeup. You never
That's not
glitter.
True. I love diamonds. I love shimmer more than glitter. This is more shimmer. Glitter would be chunky. This is shimmer. I love shimmer.
I'm shocked.
You don't know me then. Speaks a lot.
Well,
we got one more celeb nonsense before we give our thing up. Actually two, but no, I'm kind of wanting your opinion. So
I think it's time.
Tammy Roman, for y'all that don't know, was on the Talk.
Girl,
the Talk is canceled. What the fuck am I talking about?
No, the Talk is still on.
Was Sharon Osbourne on it?
Yeah, it's still on.
Why we don't see it? Bro been looking for it for months. Girl has been looking for that show for months. Did they kick Sharon off?
I don't know. Yeah, they did. She gone.
I gotta find
the Talk is still on.
She been asking me every fucking.
She was on the Talk. She wasn't on the View.
No, she was on the Real.
Right, it was the Real.
Yeah, the Talk hasn't come back yet. They on indefinite suspension.
Oh well.
Fucking racist bitch.
That's what Whoopi Goldberg?
No, that's the View. Whoopi's on the View. Because every time I go to the nail salon,
it changed so much.
No, Whoopi always been on the View. It's just those three shows. It's the Talk. That's what was Sharon Osbourne. The
bitch from Roseanne.
Thank you.
How did she get on there?
I don't know. She's so mediocre.
The girl, like,
She's below mid.
What was her name on Roseanne?
Don't make me pretend that I know. I don't.
How did she get on there?
Roseanne racist.
Was it Diane? No.
It's something weird like that, like Miriam.
No.
I think it was Diane. Diana?
No.
Fuck her. The Talk. The Real is with Adrian and
Lonnie Love and Jeannie Mai Jenkins and now Garcelle Bouveau.
She got like an Asian slave name. Okay. Anyway, so Tammy Roman was on there speaking about her love life. She is married to that young man. Mm-hmm. She is married to her younger counterpart. And she is a mother of full adult, grown women.
In their 20s, damn near 30.
Yeah, and her man, he's an only child. He has never had he doesn't have a kid from a previous relationship. And he expressed to her that he actually does want children. And she said, baby, I am done. I don't want them no more. However, I will grant you the permission to go out, date. Let me not say date, but go out, vet, and find another woman to have a baby with and co-parent with and, you know, leave your legacy behind. And a lot of people had opinions on how she could allow her to be so candid.
The reason why I turned my nose up is because what she said on the reel was not the same thing she said on her personal page. I don't know if it was her YouTube or she was on Instagram. It was not the same. So what she said on the reel was like, basically, if he wants kids, he can, you know, go off, you know, and
vet somebody.
And,
she didn't say date, right?
No, but she was like, you know, go.
They would have a break for a year or two.
Whatever, yes. That's what she said. And then when she went on her, I don't know if it was her personal YouTube, because she has a YouTube, I don't know if it was her YouTube or Instagram, she said no. She tried to play the surrogate card.
Okay, but that's what I thought in the first place.
No, that's not what she said.
That's not how it was explained on, like, I listened to a whole bunch of other podcasts. She
said like they can have a break. He can go meet a girl. I was gonna say
find
meet
a connection,
girl,
find somebody and baby with them, and then come back. And like, she would actually take care of the child.
But then she's changed it and said no, like, you know, he can go out and get a surrogate. That's not what she said.
Yeah, because then there were questions. Because I listened to another podcast, and then the woman was like, "Why didn't she just opt for him to get a surrogate?" Or why doesn't she want a role in the baby mama picking process? If you're allowing him to go out there and find a baby mama, why don't you vet the bitch too? Like, so y'all don't have no issues.
I always thought this. I always, when everything, even because when they were on Love and Basketball or whatever it was, I always had my eyebrow raised. You know what I'm saying? Because I can never tell nobody about the relationship. Who you love is who you love. Who you want to be, who you want to be with. Yeah. But this is not. It's not, this thing with him having a kid is not new. It didn't come out the blue. It's always been a thing.
But I heard that he didn't. I know it's been a thing when she got asked for it. But I heard personally that he doesn't even. He's like, he shot her down. He's like, no, if I'm not having a baby with you,
exactly. But they were in the process.
I think she's using it for a little bit of clout. So it's a good conversation. Especially
they were going to go to surrogate route, but she's sitting there saying that.
I think she worded it like that on the reel on purpose.
But yeah,
because it's real popular right now. The talks of non-conventional relationships, especially around the whole Jada and Will shit. She's like, let me get a little bit of this shine, and it worked.
But she said she don't got to. I mean, you know, people.
She said she been there, done that. She don't want to do it again. I hear her. She got grown ass fucking.
But that's what I'm saying. But then my thing about it is they've had like. Before they got married, they had these conversations. And I'm just like, to me, it's like, if I would meet, like, for me, like, I said on this podcast before, and my friends know, like, I want to be a mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, I'd rather be a mom than, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I had to choose between, like, being a wife or being a mom, I would choose to be a mom.
Yeah.
And if I was to, you know, date somebody, and then we get, you know, things get to go on and take places or whatever, and they tell me that they don't want to have kids, I'm just going to have to be like, okay, well, this isn't going to be for me because I want kids. From the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, okay, well, I really like it. I'm going to change your mind. I feel like when somebody says they don't want kids, they don't want kids.
But look at the Jeannie Mai situation.
I feel like she lied. I just feel like she didn't want to be with her husband. I really feel like
easy ways to get out of fucking marriage.
No, I'm telling. And then anyway, I do feel like. But first of all, I already feel like Jeezy's been around. Everybody.
The first or last or the
it's
third. It's
always when she made that comment that she said on the reel. I feel like
Jeezy was her side nigga.
Yes. Remember she said that she's like a black.
Jeezy, you was a side nigga.
I feel like the way Tamar reacted, it's like, oh, they got some girl chat shit. Like they like from girl, cause and Tamara too, both of them. Like the way I'm like, oh, like I always feel like that.
Was hilarious.
I just feel like she just didn't want to be with Freddie.
Because why would you, instead of saying I love black men, I've had black men, but you know I married a white man, that would have been fine. You got to keep black men on the side. That means you had black dick on the side.
It was Jeezy. I'm telling you,
all right, Miss Jenkins, make your side nigga your husband. Oh God.
But that's why I just feel like she always felt her and Freddie thing was like, it to me. I didn't know them, of course, but I used to love the girl because when Tamar was on there. But you can like tell it was always like weird. It was like for Jeannie how she was, her personality, everything. Excuse me, like Freddie wasn't it. I don't even know them, and I was like, no, I'm like,
but you can tell
Jeannie,
people's connection.
She was always to me. She always gave off like the. It's always like the Asian people that grew up in the black community. She always gave, you know what I'm saying? She was always hip, you know what I'm saying? Hip and whatever.
Fashion forward.
Yeah, everything. Freddie
didn't go the conventional way of being a doctor or a lawyer.
He wore a fucking cowboy hat and I'm like, that ain't fucking Jeannie Mai. I'm like, fuck no.
They didn't have a lot in common.
Yeah. Jeezy was always there. So I really don't count that because he was always there. Allegedly. I'm going to say it here, but.
But me personally, I would not allow me. I've talked about the possibilities of exploring unconventional relationships, but I understand. I've always said if I want to do stuff, I probably think that I could probably at least handle it on a sexual appetite or on a physical level. I'm not breaking, especially a good relationship or with my husband, to have a break or two for him to go and vet and have a relationship with somebody to have a co-parenting relationship because we can just get a surrogate. You want a child? I don't want to carry it. Let somebody else carry it. Because she's not talking about not being in that child's life at all. She's talking about she'll help raise the child.
That was weird.
But then she said the mother would have to make all the major decisions. Like, she doesn't want the mommy role. She literally wants to be considered a stepmom. But I'm like,
no,
that child is still going to be a part of your responsibility.
That I feel like
I don't think it's trauma, but I just think there's an easier way to do it, which is a surrogate. Your man don't have to be going on dates with bitches to find out if you want to have a baby with them. I'm sorry.
I'm saying like trauma, like for me, like I would be trauma, like that's like what the fuck is going on, like.
But if that nigga, and then he would have to be completely. Say he was with the shits, he would have to be completely honest. You're not about to sit here, and we're going out on dates. We're building a connection, and you're like, well, just to let you know, I am married. My wife knows that I am doing this. I am vetting somebody to have my baby. I'm going back to my wife after this, and we'll just have a co-parenting relationship. I will stop fucking with you the moment you say that. But that's me. Some girls will try to change them. It's like a very civilized side chick situation in a sense. Because you're building a relationship with this person to see if you can co-parent them, and you're gonna be fucking. Now, fucking is one thing, but I could get a surrogate and she don't never have to touch your ass. Like, I don't get it. I guess she switched her words around just to save face with certain things because a lot of people were calling her out. But nah, she should have stood on the shit that she said on the reel. She should have stood on it.
No, it was completely
different. You cool with your nigga going out there and have a girlfriend and have a baby, and you over here making your money, and they playing mom and pop. It's as simple as that. But I just found that very interesting.
Bullshit for almost an hour.
Niggas had a lot of bullshit. But to end it all, we're going to jump into I See You. I want to say a quick RIP to Virgil Abloh. Off-White creator, first black male Louis Vuitton creative director, fashion something. I'm fucking that up in this moment. But DJ, he created a lot of different artwork pieces. Did a ton of rap albums. Everybody said they didn't know that he did the A$AP Rocky album cover, his most famous one, but I knew that for some reason. I don't know why. I just want to say RIP to him because just like the Chadwick Boseman situation, that's actually close to a year we found out Chadwick passed away, privately battling a rare form of cancer, and nobody knew about it. Team didn't leak it. Nobody found out, maybe just the closest around him, and he passed away at 41 years of age. And regardless of how you felt about him while he was here, because there's a lot of controversy surrounded by certain things that he did and certain things that he might have said, specifically during the Black Lives Matter time, certain ways that he acted, he was a creative fucking genius. I got a pair of Off-Whites in the house. Like, if you appreciate fashion, fucking street culture, streetwear, like a lot of people within our time frame, our millennial, especially our age group do, then you know Virgil was that nigga. So R.I.P. to him. Ready. Let us move on to I See You Play Up, because she just needs to get it every week. Like, that's how I feel.
Yes, Riri is the Barbados' first national hero. So sis got recognized and given an award and stuff for being Barbados. She's a national hero. And also, Barbados becomes a republic.
She is an ambassador.
Oh, yeah, she's an ambassador. So Barbados becomes a republic and swears in first president. And her name is Sandra Mason. And she is a black woman.
And they got up under the fucking Queen's rule. Because you know, America and Britain and France, those are three big power bullies. They gonna always try to take somebody's country away from them bastards. But Riri just does things. There's a little bit of a rumor going around. I will not say it on this podcast until I get confirmation. We might bring it up again if we get some confirmation on if it's true or not. But regardless of the fact, I will be happy for my good sis because that is my baby and I love her. And I know she says she never wanted to be a motivator, but she motivates me.
Okay, anyway.
I'm really glad you said Riri and not that other nigga girlfriend, because I would have stepped on your foot.
Who? A$AP Rocky girlfriend?
The breakdown, main topics time, baby.
So
skinny.
Like how we say,
please break this down for me, because I read it and I was like,
I giggled. So my homeboy, I don't know if it was in the close friends. I don't know. I'm not gonna say his name. When
wait, question. You find it disrespectful when somebody screenshot your close friends?
You shouldn't, but I like this. I don't think this shouldn't have been in close friends.
This is what I was talking about earlier.
Okay, but anyway,
go ahead.
But I shouldn't have said that because then I was gonna like send him this to be like we talked about what you said in your close.
Just let him know.
Okay.
That's your homeboy shit.
So he said, so this thing. He said, women date one guy at a time and call it dating. LOL. That's a relationship. Emoji, hand on the face. But the problem comes in because that man don't know he's in a relationship with you.
Shit.
Y'all always have these unwritten rules y'all think niggas is supposed to know or follow. LOL. And then you go, you want to just talk about this part first?
Yeah,
okay.
You gotta break this down.
Women date one guy at a time and call it dating. That's a relationship. I don't agree with that.
It's not necessarily true. And I would have agreed with him about a couple of months ago. No, I probably would agree, but it's not true. That's not true.
What if, like, okay, say like if, okay, I'm on a dating app or whatever, and I get like 4 guys' numbers.
Yeah.
Date, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, all right, had the intent of dating. Do you count texting them as dating? Or do you count it as dating when you go on the date?
I think it depends on the person you're talking to. I personally, I've said it, if you haven't taken me on a date and we're not seeing each other in person and building anything or even having a rapport, if we're just texting, that's just what that is.
So this dating,
that's not dating for me.
Dating has to include you guys going out and spending money on each other.
Fucking.
You have to spend money to be
because I was texting a lot of motherfuckers, and I would consider that me stepping into dating. But I would not say that I was dating because these niggas was cap. Majority of them was cap. Me going out on dates or me going out on a date with somebody, that is what I would consider that I'm dating you. You don't get out of the I'm talking to this nigga, I'm entertaining this nigga until we physically go out, meet up with each other, and do something in person.
Right.
Other than that, if we just texting, that's just what it is. That, for me. But some girls will be texting 20 niggas and that's dating for them.
Right.
I call that pre-dating. I call that stepping into dating. But it's not dating for me. Okay. Now, you can definitely sit there and women date one guy at a time and call it dating. But that's subjective. Right. That's why the term multi-date comes into play, because there's different types of dating, which you've said on here before. So I'm victim of that. I'll sit there and I'll talk to one person, go out with one person. Right. And I know better than this to overstep my boundaries. Like, you're not my nigga. We're not going out. We're dating. It's still dating. It's just that you're not multi-dating. You're taking your time with one person at a time. So it just depends on who you are and what you're doing at the moment.
But I don't think dating one person is considered a relationship. Like,
No, I have literally fucked with one person for years. Didn't talk to nobody else but him. Was sitting there. We weren't even going out dating this, that, and third. We just had like a sexual connection. I'd be crazy to think that motherfucker was ever my boyfriend. Right. I'd have been out my motherfucking mind to sit there and have that mindset. Mm-hmm. But then again, it's subjective because you got to know who you mess with and who you're talking to. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're doing boyfriend and girlfriend shit,
that's when
some things are going to get confused. Somebody's going to be confused in this situation. I could see a nigga sleeping over her house, maybe paying a bill, fucking taking her out to eat, seeing him multiple times a week, even bringing her around the family. All that kind of stuff can sit there and make somebody think that they're in a relationship. And a nigga might be like, nah, I didn't tell you were my girl.
Right.
But motherfucker, you doing everything but putting a ring on my finger. So what are you talking about?
Exactly.
That's why communication needs to be open. And I know labels, people are like, we don't have to have labels. No, but that understanding needs to be fucking there. Understanding needs to be there. Because this is when you have these you got niggas in the close friends saying shit like this.
And then he says, also, in my humble opinion, I think most women are dating wrong. Y'all should date multiple men at a time and have sex with only one until he's ready to step up and be exclusive.
Boy.
Then you cut the other ones off. But if he's not ready to step up when you are, you cut him off and move on to the next. That sounds like a goddamn game. That's a goddamn game and toxic.
This is a trap.
That shit is toxic.
Your homeboy's toxic.
That shit is toxic.
Your homeboy's toxic.
He has to come on here now. Like, he has to come on here.
He has to explain
He has to come on here.
Because I just literally agree with the first part. Also, in my humble opinion, I think most women date wrong. Agreed. I do believe we do need to multi-date. Then to have sex with only one man until he's ready to be exclusive. So I'm playing around, keeping other potential bays, potential whatever the situation may be, at arm's length because I'm giving myself and waiting for somebody else to choose me when I have other prospects. I'm not going to say dumb, but are you crazy? I have other prospects that could possibly fulfill me and service me and bring out the best in me as a woman in a relationship, and I have to wait until you realize you want to be with me. Girl. And then once I get my feelings involved, my emotional well-being invested in somebody, and once they decide they don't want to be with me no more, is when I can move on to the next person. I could have moved on to the next. I could have had the next person right then and there while I was fucking with that nigga. Girl. No, we're gonna have to reevaluate that. Girl, because I'm pretty sure he is not telling no nigga to do the same thing.
For a second and plead the fifth. Like, you plead the fifth. You want to explain yourself.
You want to explain this.
You want to explain yourself. You want to plead the fifth.
Because you're not telling. I know he's not telling a guy to sit there and multi-date a multitude of women and fuck with one until she chooses you. I know niggas that's not the conversation. No. Cause I'm sorry, when y'all was sitting there calling us hoes for talking to more than one guy and going out on multiple dates, now y'all want to say now y'all want to sit there and blame us for not having our whole phases and not multi-dating and not exploring and not figuring out what we wanted. Y'all was shaming us and calling us hoes when the girls that actually stood out there and stood at their ground and stood on what they said when they said, yeah, I'm talking to more than one nigga. Yeah, I'm talking to you, and you. And you were calling her a hoe or calling her a homie hopper or not giving a fuck that she was sitting there and she was going to shoot her shot if she wanted to. She was too aggressive. Now you're saying all the stuff that you shunned us and gave women complexes for years and stared them and scared them away from doing. Now you're telling us that's how we're supposed to be moving? I remember if a girl was talking to one guy and God forbid she gave another nigga her number, she was a fucking hoe. Now you're telling us that we need to be dating multiple guys but fucking one? Like, y'all got the game fucked up. And I'm not gonna lie, I understand the progressive nature of, accepting that we are sexual beings too and we're gonna have our whole phases if we want to. Do what we want to do on a sexual level. But you're not about to dictate how we're supposed to move and how we're supposed to choose our partner. Just like we wouldn't say that to you. I don't see no girl telling a nigga to fuck one chick. We don't even give men that luxury of doing that. And I know they homeboys ain't doing it. If we ain't doing it, they homeboys ain't doing it. So, no, I don't agree. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I'll do what I want. If I want to fuck one nigga, if I'm content with waiting around, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God, I hate that. Oh, God.
All right. I'm gonna see if you can come on here.
Yeah, because you gotta explain, baby.
Yeah.
Listen, make me a believer. You won't, but try.
What I saw this, and I was like, let me just say this for the podcast.
Yeah.
What is the next chapter? Okay, no, what is this chapter of your life called? Okay, now let's go into 2022. I'm sorry. What is that chapter?
The transition.
Okay.
That's all I got so far. Let me elaborate. Let me think. Yeah, it's a transition. Specifically for me, that was easy because, milestone year coming up. Big one.
Oh my heart is not that big.
It's so much. It's so a lot. It's such a lot of things. It's a lot of things. So I'm literally transitioning into a new plateau, a new decade of debauchery. And I'm so excited.
It's ghetto.
But then I'm scared. But I'm excited.
But then my experience is not going to be your experience.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
30.
I'm telling you, it's ghetto. I'm
trying to get myself. I've been on a track of trying to be more just personally responsible with who I am, where I want to go, and what I'm moving. That's not to say setting certain time frames. I got to do this by this and that. I'm still a go with the flow bitch. But I do want to get more adultified. I don't know. That's definitely not a word. But I want to be more adult with the decisions that I'm making into this transition period. Because I'm about to be 30. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself, but there's certain things that I need to get done. And it is what it is. And there's certain things I need to get done, but I'm not putting a deadline on when that needs to get done. So this next chapter, this chapter coming up is definitely called the transition.
Mine is called Go Girl. Like,
I love it.
Girl. Mine is Go Girl.
Yeah, man.
Mine is just like, I'm gonna motherfucking go. Y'all
It
gonna see
can
it's gonna
all
be Go
be
Girl.
so simple.
You go, girl. Like, go, bitch. Bitch, you doing a good job. 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 Yeah.
Listen. Oh, that's the episode title.
Okay.
Yeah, let me write that down. Hold on, y'all. We gotta get this as we go. But no, seriously, I love that. I didn't want it to be keep it pushing, stay strong. Like, nah, like, I got that. Like, my shit is gonna be go girl. Like, bitch, you go. Like, go. Like, fuck all that. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to have you, it's okay to be sad, but it's game time, bitches. What Nicki Minaj say, like, it's game time, bitches. I love that. I love that little clip when they be having the little TikToks and makeup videos.
Like, it's, you go, girl. I'm here.
I'm not even mad at the girls that be like, I'm gonna keep it pushing, or this too shall pass. All of those, because sometimes you do go through those things. You have,
but not for me. Like, I just, but no, that's just
plateaued. You've plateaued. You've excelled to another level where it's like, nah, I went through the damn, I'm gonna get through this, or the this too shall pass. Now it's time for me to make those changes. Sit there, maintain it, and do it for self and me. So it's go time. It's go time for me. I'm going to a different level and a different plane. I'll push myself to the extent that I need to push myself and see what the fuck flourishes from there. It's all about me, baby. That's a good chapter call too. It's all about me. Like, what's up? Get with it or get lost. Like, you on my train or not? Hop on or hop off.
Do it like it's my be day.
You at the next stop, bitch.
Do it like it's my be day.
Baby.
Do it like it's my be day.
Saucy would be proud. He would be proud.
Whew. People on Facebook having a full-blown gender war about this photo.
I did want to bring up I don't know if we've ever touched on gender roles on this podcast, but it is something that I did want to bring up before.
It's a little boy playing kitchen with a fake kitchen. Why? This is when I literally question. I question when did this shit happen? I question this, and you know what I'm going to go back to?
There's always been a certain amount of toxicity around certain things, but
this,
y'all are showing y'all fucking ass.
And it's like, why? Because I've had the kitchen. My childhood my best friend, he had a kitchen. It was everything. And then when my boy cousins came over, everything, we always played kid. When did this shit happen?
I think it's always necessarily been there. I think it's because this is a child.
Well, I haven't been exposed to it then. It was never
it's
nothing.
Because, like you said, I had the kitchen. My childhood best friend had the kitchen. My male cousins would come over and play with me with the kitchen. As long as there's a semblance of a woman inside that kitchen, then it doesn't become toxic or it doesn't emasculate the male. Regardless of the fact that what I just said, even what just came out of my mouth, is fucking toxic. Because what we're talking about is a picture that's gone viral within the last week of a little boy. He got a one of those play kitchen sets, and people are literally having think pieces about gender roles and questioning his sexuality because he is in a kitchen pretending to cook by himself.
But
I remember the best part of fucking preschool and daycare.
I was getting ready to say that. The motherfuckers that sitting there saying that shit, they kids is at motherfucking kindergarten and motherfucking preschool playing with their motherfucking kitchen. I'm getting ready to say, kids do that shit all. What the?
That is literally something that we have all watched somebody do. Whether it was your mama, whether it was your grandmother, whether it was your father, whether it was your uncle, your brother, your sister, whoever. Kids will always emulate somebody cooking because people cook for them. I
can't wait to get my fucking kid, girl or boy, at fucking kitchens. I can't fucking wait.
So then it hit my group chat and I said, what's the problem, man? It's like, oh no, they're literally having think pieces about this little boy's sexuality and gender roles because this little boy was photographed playing in a play kitchen. Yes, we have to blame society for sitting there and advertising the easy bake ovens and things like that of that nature to girls, Barbie dolls, to girls, and this, that, and the third. Because let's be real. If people didn't put genders to any of these things, we wouldn't have these conversations. Nope. But because they did, and it's been ingrained in people for years, the ignorance, and they refuse to unlearn it because unlearning takes too much work and too much responsibility, we're going to have to deal with ignorant shit like this. Chefs make over $100,000 a year. I've seen way more men cook better nowadays than women. Mm-hmm. I know motherfuckers in full-blown relationship where the male does all the cooking in the house and there is no problem. Mm-hmm. I do not believe in a certain amount of gender roles.
Me either.
And especially when it comes to cooking. Whoever cooks better, who's ever more health conscious, whoever can throw down in the kitchen, that's who gets to cook. And if we both can, that's a fucking bonus. I don't understand how you're sitting here and you're saying that this is emasculating to a child because he is playing in a pretend kitchen.
That's so true.
Y'all gotta do better.
That's so trifling.
And what happened to when children didn't get touched on the internet? Why are people so fucking bold to sit there and have opinions on people's children? What happened to everything but the babies? Because y'all have come out your fucking face in recent years to be very disrespectful when it comes to people's kids. And I'm not understanding when that transition came in. And then when we spoke about it last week when I was listening back to the episode, I want to put that shit on the shirt. It's not me, it's y'all. Mm-hmm. Because if y'all ever fuck around and have something slick, smart, ignorant, disrespectful to say to my kid, when it comes to them expressing themselves in any way, shape, or form or manner, I'm going to have a fucking problem. And it's why I say every other day, I'm not bringing kids into this society because I'm going to fuck somebody up for my son. Mm-hmm. I am. And it's not even a basis, oh, I'm going to fuck you up because you call my son gay. Okay, and if he is, what are we going to do? You got a problem with it? Because I don't. Mm-hmm. Oh, my son's gay because he wants to cook? Like, what are we talking about here? Mm-hmm. Y'all have think pieces on a child playing in the kitchen and using his imagination. He could be the next culinary star. Do you know how much motherfuckers on Food Network make? He's going to be able to provide, and he's into a habit, a healthy habit at that, where he could be able to go feed the homeless. Start initiatives and sit there and fucking feed fucking his children or his siblings. You don't even know what the situation is. What if somebody present that for him because his mother and father's not in his life and he likes to cook and he cooks for his siblings? Y'all don't know people's backgrounds, but y'all so quick to hop on the internet and say disrespectful shit. Specifically when it comes to a child, because you know he can't defend himself. Get the fuck out of here and let this baby grow. I hope this boy end up on Food Network. I hope he's the next Guy Fieri or the next fucking Bobby Flay.
Or even if
anything.
Or even if he just didn't have as a 2-year-old.
Or he just wanted to play with the fucking kitchen set. That shit is fun. I used to love fake cooking. I used to make all the fake meals. I used to have a pie and cake. I can't bake for shit.
Yo, we all did.
And now growing up was it a basis where it was just the girls in the kitchen? No, everybody wanted to cook. Why are y'all like? Are y'all serious? In 2020 fucking 1, a month away from 2020 fucking 2, we're really still having these kind of talks.
Exactly. Just like my cousin would have his Ninja Turtles, but he wanted to use my Barbie Jeep. That don't mean shit. The turtles need a motherfucking rod.
Let him play.
I love Ninja Turtles. My mom wasn't like, oh, Jasmine's a boy. Oh no, she can't. No. She just loved Ninja Turtles. Like, y'all just be doing too much.
Y'all really want to stifle people. Y'all really want to stifle
Facebook is a dirty community.
And that's where it started, and I was not fucking surprised because the ignorant of the ignorant. If you want to stay ignorant and you want to stay uncouth and just disrespectful and nasty, those are the motherfuckers most active on Facebook. Like, I literally go into my little page that I go into, promote my little clients, promote my little shit that I do, and get the fuck off. Because if I scroll on Facebook, I'm going to be disgusted. So said this, and I'm so mad that this actually made it to fucking Twitter and Instagram. I was so mad. But Facebook is a nasty place. It's for the dirtiest of dirty on there. Girl.
Sasha's miscellaneous. Sasha's miscellaneous. Sasha's miscellaneous.
Let's get my glasses.
Yeah.
I want y'all to know that I'm really pushing through because I don't have a voice.
There's a meeting in my... Come here, bring that dick here. Come here, bring that dick here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You ordered this episode.
It's always something. Let me tell you something, Sasha. I just want to sit here and give all the women, the girls, a shout out on TikTok because y'all have some fine ass
husbands,
men, boyfriends.
I love husband and boyfriend TikTok.
Sasha, when I say what a fuck,
I love when there's subcategories for TikTok.
I be like, what a fuck, yo, y'all have some beautiful ass black ass men, girl. I just be every time. Listen. I'm gonna send you some. That whole fucking TikTok, come in, bring, girl. I'm like, damn, like, oh, girl. I love me a fine.
I love couple TikTok. I love couple TikTok. I love cooking TikTok. I love cooking TikTok. I love makeup TikTok. I
really wish I had a man at this time because TikTok is so popping right now. Me and my man would be so popping right now.
Girl, I sent Jasmine a meme the other day. They were like, don't play with me. I'm the bitch that have a hood nigga on TikTok. And
that's me, but
it's definitely her. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in some time. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You think I'm too old that when I have a hood nigga?
Okay.
Cause I love
actively hugging toxic. Like
I don't,
actively like,
but I don't
really out here rallying.
I don't associate a hood nigga with toxic. I don't associate toxic.
That's why we have to
I associate a hood nigga. You know, like I'm talking about like his persona, like his. I don't.
Well, then I would say I like a street nigga. I don't like a hood nigga. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, a hood nigga has
because they have
toxic tendencies.
They have toxic tendencies because they're stuck in a very hood,
so street nigga
type of mentality.
Because you can tell a street nigga with his style, the way he talks to you, his words, his looks, the way he grabs your thigh,
having a street mentality.
The car he drives.
It's a certain urban.
The way he drives his car, the way he rolls up a blunt, the way he pulls a blunt. The way he spends money, what he eats, lobster, shrimp.
Because let's be real,
steak.
The street niggas that I have come in contact with,
garlic,
they are
sauteed
very
spinach.
high maintenance.
Which one?
Street niggas are high maintenance.
Yes.
They don't like cheap restaurants.
Come in.
They don't like cheap clothes. They don't buy cheap liquor. Finest weed. They take care of things. They are very high maintenance. So then there's a thin line between street and bougie. They're one and the same. Like, my ex used to call him bougie. He's bougie. I'll be cool going to the hole in the wall. I'm not going to ill. That's ghetto.
Okay,
remember when we sat there and said we was going to that strip club and somebody told us it was ghetto?
A street nigga would have you in a local strip club giving you 3 steps.
That's what I'm saying. But then remember that time when we said we was going to that local strip club and somebody said, ew, that's dirty in there. They were bougie about it. We'll talk about that after. We'll talk about that after. But like, then there's like, I love a hole in the wall.
He's not a street nigga. He's not a street nigga. You know he's not. Okay, you know what I'm getting ready to say. You know what I'm getting ready to say.
Whatever, Ike.
You know what a street.
That's Ike.
You know a street nigga vibes.
You know where they come from. Shit,
but you know where they come from. You know where they come from. You know what city and state they come from. You know what borough. You know what borough they come from.
Street niggas and
what borough do really good street niggas come from?
Brooklyn.
Okay.
Well, my favorite street niggas are from Brooklyn. I can't say that because some bitches love them. Love them uptown niggas. They love the niggas from Harlem. They love the Bronx niggas. They love a nigga from Queens. Queens is real flashy. I just love a Brooklyn nigga. Their je ne sais quoi is magnificent.
I just love the way they dress, bro.
I just love it. I love a Brooklyn.
I love a nigga that can dress.
I can't be with one, but I love a Brooklyn.
You know what I really want? I want a nigga to dress me.
I like input.
Because you can do input. You fly. I want a nigga dress me, get fly. Not on no Kanye and Kim shit. But like,
you just playing dress up with that bitch for you.
Yeah, don't play
I think
dress
that's
up
what Kanye missed the most. Because he over here on the internet begging for his family back. I think he just wants to dress Kim up.
He needs to leave Kim alone, go take his medicine. Leave him alone. Continue to be a great father that you are and leave Kim alone.
Bad for everybody.
Leave Kim alone. He needs something.
What? Is it only considered dating if money is spent on each other?
That's for when I do my post.
I'm gonna beat your ass. This wasn't a part of my miscellaneous.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
Ignore that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put it down here. And no, because it was in the miscellaneous. We be editing notes and shit. I love how when you go to the side and tell you who edited what last.
Oh,
it's so creepy. I know. Apple's hilarious. Okay.
Mine don't do that.
So we got two types of questions, baby. We got what you doing? Or we got what's your opinion?
What you doing?
What you doing? Alrighty,
chilling at the Holiday Inn.
There you at?
Yeah, you got fun on your end.
You didn't say the words.
Okay.
It's all good. Okay. So what you doing? No judgment, but what you doing in this situation? So there has been a viral video going around of a couple in LA sitting down for dinner, eating, and getting robbed right in the middle of it. And the consensus is there's 563 comments under this thread now. It's like, what are you gonna do if this is you and your nigga, or if this is you and your date? I'm gonna let you look at the video so you can really take it.
Do as they say. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna sit there and call that man no pussy, no nothing. You got a gun. Do what you gotta do. Do what you got. I ain't never.
They said I did like this. That fucking girl don't stop that shit out.
Do what you gotta do. I'm gonna give up. You give up. Do what you gotta do. We're gonna go file a police report.
I hate this man because he's really gonna get somebody
killed.
Yes. This is not self-defense.
You saw the video when the man ended up on Heaven's Gate?
My nigga, there's a self-defense studio around the corner from my house. They don't be doing none of this shit in there. This motherfucker is doing dumb shit. Y'all know who I'm talking about. They got him in here so crazy. I am not about to sit here and have no nigga that I'm in. We just sat here and talking about hood niggas and street niggas. I don't flex. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. I will not look at you different.
If you give it up.
If you sit there and you do not tussle, the girls
like to tussle.
Girls like to tussle. I don't need to tussle with nobody. This man went up to this couple's table in LA, showed his fucking gun, and robbed them. And they got the nerve to ask, what would you do in this situation? Exactly what the fuck they did. Take that fucking watch off. Take the Cuban off. Give the cash in your wallet and keep it moving. Niggas ain't robbing you for your debit cards. It's all good because I'm going to call it by the time you leave. And make sure I turn everything off. I'm not going to look at you any less of a man if we get hit in some situations.
They just robbed him?
They robbed both of them. What
am
I
supposed to do? What she took off?
I think I saw her taking off a watch or something. Like a piece of jewelry. Of jewelry. Like, I would have to take off my chain.
You can have my shit from Shein.
You can have my shit. And I wear a lot of fake jewelry. The only reason why I keep this, shit. Like, if it has my name on it or something, it's probably a little higher priced. But, like, this is probably my most expensive. No, my watch is my most expensive. I'd be so sad giving that up, but I'm giving it up. It's not like I can't get it back. It's not
I don't want jewelry because of that. I don't want jewelry like that. I feel like you need to be walking around with somebody. I'm not saying like that's like, I'm not saying, but people are like, and that's sad.
No, I don't even think you need to walk around with somebody. It's the times that we're living
like the big celebrity pieces.
But it don't even gotta be the big celebrity pieces. A nigga get a nice size Cuban that's not crazy.
That's some broke shit.
If you get a real Cuban, not even a really big, gaudy, iced out, you get a nice size gold Cuban, this, that, and the third, it could be a good 10 to like 30,000.
That's why I don't shame people if they wear fake jewelry. I don't shame nobody.
I don't give a fuck about nobody.
I don't shame nobody. You want to wear fake, wear it. Wear it.
Go ahead and buy the $15
Cuban. People are broke. People are lame. Do what you... I don't give a fuck.
People are broke.
They are
people
desperate.
People are very desperate right now. People are not having the amount of money that they were used to during this pandemic. And a lot of people are showing their ass. It's literally eat or be eaten type of situation right now. Because this is one of maybe like 3 or 4 videos that I've seen where people are getting robbed.
And you know, it's people that
home invasion.
It's people that sit across the street from like a nice restaurant and watch people come in and be like, oh, that nigga got this and that. That's what they fucking do.
Especially in LA, you walk into a restaurant and you catch a nigga with his shorty. That's an easy lick. Home invasions at the ass right now. People are dying. They're robbing people in the fucking stairwells in the fucking Bronx. I seen mad videos throughout this whole week with just people just like a whole bunch of
I'm never leaving my apartment.
Like, I'm not gonna tell you not to do that. In and out, straight to your car. In and out.
They're gonna be right there.
Nope, straight to your car. In and out. Keep a switchblade, but not everybody that I know has pepper spray. Everybody that I know has a switchblade.
You can't get it shipped here. I have to get it shipped to my mom's house and then bring it here. You can't get.
Yeah, I got mine before they stopped that.
I'm gonna just get it. In my mom's house. I was just bring it here, but you can't get it shipped in Jersey.
I know, especially off Amazon. Maybe most.
I just get it to my mom's house and then just.
But yeah, if a nigga came up to me and my nigga and we're eating dinner and he has a gun out on us. You can take whatever you want. And I'm going... If I'm with a nigga that like to jump, you stay the fuck down. You'll get it back. You'll get it later. Don't fucking do nothing right now.
Don't want to be
don't do shit right now. I don't care if you keep that shit on you or you be having it on you. I don't want you to use it. I know what the fuck is going to happen there. You going to cop... If they cop, you going to cop back first. You going to get that shit back later. Yes, they caught you slipping. They got the lick on you. It's all good. We're not going to do nothing right now because when you're smart, you retaliate at a later time. I'm usually with a nigga with a gun. I don't want him to use a gun right then and there and then we had a shootout. What the fuck, Jasmine?
I'm putting 127 nigga with a gun so I can edit it out. With a gun.
They don't know.
Damn, what's the time is this? 1, 2.
Yo, wrap this shit the fuck up. Yo, you get my fucking nerves.
Episode 92, if I say what I said, we got to do a thing.
I usually be with a nigga with a gun.
Damn,
now I want to switch this episode title.
That's too long.
I stay with a nigga with a gun.
I stay with a nigga with a gun.
Oh, we on some bullshit.
That's a good TikTok. I stay with a nigga with a gun.
Alright.
Was that a gun?
That's a motherfucking gun for you. My gun sound crazy.
What the fuck is that? Hit that. Okay. Episode 92 of I Said What I Said podcast, starring your girl Jazzy. You can follow me on Instagram at Jazzy, of course, and make sure you guys fucking like our post. Let me pause this real quick. Let me pause the outro.
Oh my God, what happened? What y'all do to her?
Episode 100 is coming up. We have a lot of revamping and new settings and new things coming. And when I have like faith in things and things like that, it really comes true.
11-11.
Oh, God, please send me that 11.
I pray that me and this nigga stay together forever. Amen.
I appreciate the support that we get from people. My thing is gonna be very slim for when we elevate things that we do.
Yeah.
For when the people that come around trying to play like they've been around. I just want to put that out there. Anyway, episode 92 of I Said What I Said podcast. So I'm your girl Jazzy. You can follow me on Instagram at Jazzy, of course. And make sure you like and subscribe and follow our Instagram page at I Said What I Said podcast. And YouTube. I Said What I Said podcast.
She was on a roll with, she had a message and a mission for y'all, and she said what she said. We always gonna say what we say. Even certain things change. We always gonna say what the fuck we said. So y'all remember that. You can follow me on IG at Coco the Don Dada. Follow my client page, is linked in my bio on my personal page, and you can follow this beautiful transitioning. What's that next chapter called? The Transition? Transitioning podcast on Twitter at ISWIS Pod. Stay tuned for new things, y'all. Stay tuned.
Bye.